How y'all doing? Welcome back to the tune-up. My hair's a whole situation. I need a haircut, I know. I asked for these questions a little while ago. Now I'm finally gonna get to them. So let's get started. There's 50 of these, so I'm gonna try to do like a rapid fire thing and get through a lot of them quickly. So the first question, what artist, genre, and or album got you as involved in music as you are today? Easy question. That would be Prince. Prince and Michael Jackson are definitely the biggest musical influences on me, but Prince is the artist that helped me fall in love with music. And it's because of him that I look at composition, and really the main reason why I value production so heavy is because of how much of an instrumentalist and how much of a true artist he was. Michael really made me appreciate the performance aspect and gave me confidence as a person. But Prince and everything that he made, and he just literally made music, so I gotta get that to Prince every time. Has Suggestion Session helped you find more music that you like and more artists that you like now? I don't know. Suggestion Session really went from being about me wanting to know what you guys listen to the only reason people tune in. So in recent memory, the Nothing But Thieves suggestion has got to be my favorite, and one of the few videos that I've actually gone back to the album and listened to repeatedly. So yes and no. I hate those answers for those questions, but the only way I can give it to you. What made you want to start a YouTube channel? Now there's a whole story behind that. Mainly, my whole purpose is to be an actor, I feel. I also do the music thing, as you know. I love making people feel emotions through whatever I'm doing. And I would always passionately talk about music that I liked, and even more passionately about music that I didn't like. And a lot of people caught wind of that. My mom especially. She said, you should do this on YouTube. I did this thing on Snapchat called Snap Rants with Jared, and I just ranted about stuff that was going on in music, and people were like, yo, you should do this for real. And thus the tune-up was born. What song suggestion was your favorite / least favorite from someone you never hardly listened to before? I'm gonna have to give least favorite to AJR, The Click. Second least favorite, Set It Off. Third least favorite, Pretty Odd. That'll be my top 3 least favorite suggestions. Danger Days is like my runner-up for that, but yeah, those were not fun. But my favorite, definitely Nothing But Thieves. I really enjoy doing the newer stuff, so I kind of focus on that, and I kind of stick to what I listen to, unless it really makes an impact. I kind of have to just really stick it to y'all that AJR was the worst episode that I've ever filmed. And I'm very sorry to anybody that loves that album, because I'm still getting those comments and dislikes on that video. But, never again. But if you love that album, more power to you. Would you react to Paramore stuff? Brand New Eyes is my favorite album of theirs, and it's literally the best album that ever exists in my opinion. It literally changed my life. Of course. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to do that after I finish up all the MCR and all the emo stuff that I'm doing now. I'm pretty sure we're gonna do all that afterwards. So yeah, what started your love for music? Growing up on Prince and Michael Jackson and having a family that loved music and kept it playing. What's been your favorite album you've reacted to? Ooh. Blonde was really fun. Shout out Frank Ocean. Starboy was really fun. Awaken My Love was really fun. Scorpion was fun. Bobby Tarantino too was also really fun. Shout out Jesse. You know what? I actually do have a favorite. I gotta give it to the Humans video. Thought the Humans video was really, really fun. Plus, you know, I think that was the first time I showed off the Batman robe. And it was my birthday that day too, so yeah, filming on my birthday I think was definitely the most fun. But I did have a great time doing all the other albums. My guy Robert, shout out. What's your dream vacation? Anywhere but the US. I'm just trying to leave the country. I'd love to visit Toronto, Jamaica someday, England, Paris. I definitely want to get out the States. I'm over it. Happy birthday to the tune-up. 2 questions. What has been a positive / negative experience in the past years with this channel? And 2, what has been your favorite album by any artist that you have reacted in this channel? It can be multiple albums. Well, I kind of answered that with the other one, but the positive with the channel is definitely hearing that the videos are helping people. That's more than I could ever ask for. Despite all the negatives that come with doing the channel all by myself and everything, seeing those comments that the videos are helping people in major ways, and not just for entertainment purposes, but for personal help, and, you know, being there in times of need, you know, I feel like that's also part of what I've been put on this earth to do. So the most positive experience with doing YouTube and running this channel is getting feedback that the videos are not only entertaining but comforting. Negative, how much time you got? I'm just kidding. There's a lot of repetitiveness with certain people who don't like the videos and just certain comments. I think I've been told like 87 times what the GINASFS acronym stands for, and those comments keep rolling in. The same people keep bashing me on 21 Pilot videos, and, you know. What can you do? What's the most annoying thing that comes from YouTube? It sucks because I chose the music lane, so getting those notifications that, hey, there's a claim on your video, that's just the most annoying thing, because I'm just trying to bring the music to the people. That's it. But you know, they don't like that. Are there 21 Pilot songs you still come back to? And when listening to a song, are you more focused on the writing or production? Ooh, you must be new. T.O.P. I can give you the few 3 songs that I still listen to right now, minus the new stuff. Scared of my own image, scared of my own immaturity, don't know what's inside of me, don't forget about me, even when I doubt you. Let my case, you're the judge, oh no, set me free. So those, and I still have a soft spot for Ride, along with the new stuff, and Heathens are pretty much the only songs I go back to. Hope that answered your question. Oh, and the reason why I said you must be new is because I'm a production-oriented guy, 2000%. Are there any suggestion session albums or even just songs that you still regularly enjoy, and have any of them become all-time favorites? No, none of them have become all-time favorites. I'll be completely honest about that. Nothing But Thieves is still regularly enjoyed. Blurry Face, nothing from the older albums. Few stuff from the Panic albums, specifically Vices and The End of All Things. Just a few. But nothing has switched my all time. Nothing's crept into stuff that I would consider all time. That's just me though. What is your favorite music era? Is there a current trend that you hope dies soon? A current trend that you like? Now this is a question that I could really dig into, but we only have so much time in the video. I love 90s R&B, 70s funk, all of that, but I definitely miss the early stages of music, like when Akon and Lady Gaga were first coming out. So maybe I'll extend that to 2000 and 2010. The 2010s I think ruined everything, but the 2000s period of music from 2000 to 2010, I think that was just a phenomenal time for music. There's so much creative bursts of energy and just wild costumes and wild gimmicks and all talent. You know, people were still creating. People weren't looking for quick dollars. So I gotta go with the 2000s. A current trend that I hope dies? Emo rap. I can't do it. A current trend that I like? Tropical house, chill trap. It's kind of dying out, but I like it. I think it's great. I think that blend of music and putting trap drums over some beautiful instrumentals and some crazy soothing synths is just the coolest thing. I hope people continue to do that because it's not really a trend, but like a subgenre that I like. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. What's the weirdest album you listen to? Weirdest album? I'm gonna tell you right now, it might be a Prince album. Weirdest album. Well, recently it was definitely that In the Aeroplane Over the Sea album. That was very weird and very depressing. But weirdest album that I've listened to ever? Either Speed and Bullet to Heaven from Kid Cudi, Yeezus from Kanye, or selections off the Black album from Prince, or even Come by Prince. Come is definitely a weird album. Definitely gotta be a fan to like appreciate it, but if if any of y'all listen to it for the first time, besides like 3 tracks, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't go back to it. So those selections, I might have to give it to Come. I heard that album in full as a young child and definitely changed me. You got any other hobbies? A few. I game, I act, I write. I'm writing 3 scripts right now for something that involves my project later that you'll see. You'll all know soon. Yeah, I do a little bit. Not too much. I'm not too interesting, but I do some stuff. What are some rappers you think will blow up in 2018? Happy B-Day, Tuna, by the way. Love your vids. You're one of the best reactors out there. Thank you. This is a hard question because I don't really follow too much rap now. I don't like a lot of rap now, so I don't really follow too many of the upcoming rappers. I do wish them well, though. You know, shout out to they hustle. But who do I think will blow up? I hope JID blows up. I know he made XXL, one of the only dope people that made XXL. That's the thing. I really don't follow new rap, so this is really tough to answer. I love Denzel Curry. Got to meet him at Flognaw. Great dude. He kind of blew up already though, and now is still, you know, making great music. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Will I ever do Demon Days by Gorillaz? Of course. That's definitely gonna happen. When, I don't know. Besides DBZ, what's another anime that you watch and enjoy? Number 2, favorite YouTuber, and 3, what's your aesthetic? Besides DBZ, I also watch Inuyasha, Naruto, and Yu Yu Hakusho, which is an answer to the other question, what's my favorite underrated anime or something. But once I see that, I'll answer it then too. Yu Yu Hakusho, so slept on, I feel. I think that's one of the best animes ever. My favorite YouTuber. This is tough because I met a couple of them at VidCon, and I don't know, man. It's hard. I love Drew Oshner. Shout out Drew Oshner. Jay Zim, he's hilarious. Lennar is incredibly funny. Caleb City, I might have to go with Caleb City, even though I fuck with Cody Cole, Danny Gonzalez, Drew Gooden, Noel Miller. I fuck with all of them the long way, and the people that I previously mentioned too. But man, Caleb and Lennar, man, and Alpha is hilarious too. It's a bunch of people. I love all of them. And then my aesthetic is throwbacks, vintage. Anything that reminds me of the past, like 90s cartoons and, you know, stuff like Boomerang. Boomerang is my aesthetic. There's your answer. Do you prefer happy sad songs or sad happy songs? Love your channel. Music means everything to me, as it does for me. I might have to go with sad happy songs because I think it's a better disguise. I got torn to shreds and turned off the comments for the Vessel reaction because of the happy sad songs on there. So I think for me, sad happy songs are better because they kind of have a more inspirational feel to me. Not to say that the happy sad songs don't cut as deep, but I feel like if it's sad but the message is uplifting, you can feel it a little more. That's just me. Have you ever heard of Ween? I have not. Happy 2-year anniversary. You've been missed for a little short period. I appreciate you. You always comment. Holly Smith, you always are commenting. And same with Bullet Blaze. Shout out to the both of y'all. When do you find yourself getting the most fulfillment out of the channel? The question is up to your own interpretation. 2, if you could make a desert island playlist of 5 albums, what would they be? Oh, that's so tough. And number 3, what are your turn-offs when it comes to music, whether that be sonically or lyrically? Y'all with the questions. Ooh. Number 1, well, I find the most fulfillment out of the channel when somebody comments that my video helped them get through whatever they're going through, or, you know, whenever they're watching my videos and they feel better about themselves, or better about their situation, or better about anything that they're dealing with. Anytime somebody comments that my video helped them, it means the world. If I'm on a desert island, ooh, if I'm on a deserted island, if I'm on an island, I have to take a playlist of 5 albums. Oh, I'm gonna be leaving out so many great albums, but Thriller, Purple Rain, War and Leisure, Miguel, Because the Internet, Childish Gambino, and Views by Drake. Oh, I know people are gonna be like, what? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna probably update that definitely in the future, but I can definitely let you know that those albums are significant to me for many personal reasons. Has there been an album or artist that stuck with you after listening? Congrats on 2 years. Thank you very much. Yes, definitely. Miguel. When I first heard Miguel's album, his debut, All I Want Is You, hooked. I'd say Miguel, John Mayer, John Legend, Childish Gambino. He's my favorite. After hearing one song, shout out Matt Pell. After hearing one song from him, forever a fan. So shout out Matt Pell. Thank you for putting me on. There's dozens of artists, but those are like the main ones that come to mind. So I hope that suffices. If you were to pick one song to represent you, what would it be? Oh, y'all with the questions. This is crazy. 2, are there any movie/TV/anime soundtracks that are particularly memorable to you? Ooh. And what's an album or song that you listen to when you're feeling down? Great questions. One song to represent me. If I had to pick one song to represent me, I'd probably have to go with Starboy by The Weeknd. Yeah. Not for all the lyrical content, but I think that song kind of just expresses my charismatic nature. And I definitely feel like a lot of people in the past have tried to steer me wrong. And, you know, I've definitely felt like every day somebody's tried to, you know, stop me from doing what I'm doing. There was a period in my life where I felt like that. I feel like that song would relate to me heavy. But the other song I would pick would be All the Shine, Childish Gambino. I think that was the first song by him that really hit home with me. So on a good day, it's Starboy. But every other day that I am me and I'm going through my emotions, whether they be great or low, All the Shine, Childish Gambino. Number 2, Bruce Falconer's DBZ soundtrack, All the Way. All the Way. 3, what's an album or song I listen to when I'm feeling down? War and Leisure, Miguel. Awaken My Love, Childish Gambino. Prince's Musicology. I love that album. I adore that album. But also, Pink Cashmere by Prince, I think will cheer up anybody. That is by far one of the most beautiful songs in existence. Check out Pink Cashmere and Adored by Prince. Let me know what you think. Also, I wanted to say that I don't watch a lot of reaction channels, but I stuck around TTU because you're so real. So many reactors out there just say what fans of the artist want to hear or literally say nothing at all the entire time. But you've always been honest and it's so refreshing. Even though I don't always have the same taste or opinion as you, I still like hearing what you have to say. At this point, I don't just respect your opinion, I genuinely value it. Damn. Hey, stop. Y'all gonna have me crying on here, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all and I love y'all. Happy anniversary, Artificial Gummies. Yo, your icon picture is crazy, bro. What type of artists did you enjoy prior to the creation of this channel? What are some of your favorite albums? Any particular albums/songs that grew on you from your initial reaction? Don't apologize for long questions, bro. I love it. If anything, I'll split the video in 2. Some of my favorite albums. Oh, man. Well, let me take you to the collection real quick. As you can see, there's so much to choose from. And this is just what's in the front. There's albums behind there. You can't really see it because I don't have a light. But, yeah. Oh, Rihanna's Anti, Kelela, Bryson Tiller. There's Humans, Divide. The whole trilogy. Malibu. Got Dangerous Woman. P3. Views. The Fame right there. Here from Alicia Keys. Hands All Over. Good Kid, Mad City. Damn. Thrill of It All. There's War and Leisure. American Teen. Khalid. The Black Panther album. Shawn Mendes killing it. Lemonade. 99.9%. When It's Dark Out. Flower Boy. Cry Baby. Birds in the Trap. Jameson's albums. Good AM. Graduation in the back. And then there's just so much more. But yeah, someday I'll go through all of these. Someday. And then, oh, look at that. There's more. That's all for another day in another video. What type of artists did I enjoy prior to the creation of this channel? Pretty much all the people I talk about all the time. Gambino, Drake, Michael, Prince, Lenny Kravitz. You know, I've mentioned numerous people. And that's the main positive with suggestion session. I can look at other artists that other people listen to and, you know, step outside of what I usually listen to. Are there any particular albums or songs that grew on you from your initial reaction? Definitely. Well, one album that fell out of my initial reaction favoring was Everybody by Logic. I can't listen to that album anymore since doing that. Besides a couple songs, it's just not a fun album to listen to. I still like Welcome to the Black Parade. I think I like Death of a Bachelor a little more now. This is kind of a non-answer, and I apologize, but I'll definitely reply to you on the comment thread and let you know then, once I have a little more time and I'm not on the spot filming this for you. Are there any artists that you discovered from Suggestion Session that you still listen to now? Kind of coming up as a broken record, but definitely think Nothing But Thieves might be the only one. Because I listened to 21 Pilots for a little bit and then y'all saw what happened. I kind of don't listen to Panic. I don't listen to My Chemical Romance. I don't listen to Fall Out Boy. But I have been listening to a lot of selections off of Save Rock and Roll. That one was fun. I'm sticking with Nothing But Thieves. Those are the main people that have been in rotation with me since all the Suggestion Sessions really just went into the favor of emo. So I'll say again, Nothing But Thieves. Shout out to them and shout out to y'all for suggesting it. Favorite song off every Panic album, and happy birthday to the channel. Well, thank you very much. Alright. Kamisato for Fever. Oh, that high note is still crazy to me. That other one, I don't know. I kind of put that album out of my head real quick. I'll be basing. I'll just go with That Green Gentleman. Alright, for Vice, it's between Hurricane and Nearly Witches, and I might be leaning towards Nearly Witches because of the harmonies and the melody on that one. On Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die, either Girls, Girls, Boys, or The End of All Things. And I might be leaning towards Girls, Girls, Boys because of how just happy it makes me feel. But The End of All Things is definitely the best closer. Off of Death of a Bachelor, it's between the title track and Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time. And then off of Pray for the Wicked, King of the Clouds, easy. I had to think about it for a second because I haven't listened to the album since the reaction, but King of the Clouds, most definitely. Happy birthday to the tune-up. Shout out my homie Nuclear Nova. Shout out to you. What is your opinion on Nirvana and your favorite song by them if you have one? I think Nirvana was great. Definitely, Kurt Cobain is iconic, but I think they definitely are a cornerstone of that whole punk energy and the whole, you know, rebellious spirit that a lot of people then took and ran with. So I think they were great. Definitely necessary for the genre. I like Polly and Come As You Are. Smells Like Teen Spirit, of course, is a classic, but everybody knows that song. But I think Come As You Are is really dope. If you could pick any artist suggested to you by a fan, which would be your favorite? Definitely Nothing But Thieves. Definitely. My burning question to you is, what is your personal all-time favorite album? Keep doing what you're doing. Nothing but great content from you. Thank you so much, Todd. I appreciate you. My all-time favorite album, I always go back and forth between Thriller and Purple Rain, only because those were the two albums that shaped my entire childhood. Thriller gave me confidence. Purple Rain made me fall in love with music. So if we're talking strictly music here, I might have to lean a little bit more towards Purple Rain because the title track in and of itself is one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard. Sign of the Times, I think, is a better album than Purple Rain, but that album just really, really, really changed my life. And then the same deal with Thriller. I remember just listening from start to finish, from Wanna Be Started Something all the way down to Lady in My Life, and Michael just being my everything at the time. So it's between Thriller and Purple Rain. I can always listen to those albums from start to finish, and they always just give me instant joy. Was YouTube / being an entertainer always your dream? If not, what was / is? No, YouTube was not my dream, but entertaining was. So I figured if this is the medium that gets me to, whether it be the stage, the big screen, arenas where I'm doing music, arenas where I'm doing a play or something, let's do it. Entertaining has always been like my end game goal. I hope to be remembered for just bringing joy to people through any means necessary. You know how to play drums? You look like you would be good at it. I actually do know how to play drums. That's one of the 5 instruments I can play. Elena, there we are. Now we've come to your question. Yu Yu Hakusho, very underrated, and I would definitely put that right after DBZ. We can talk more about anime whenever y'all want, but Yu Yu Hakusho and DBZ, salute. My question is, what do you think is your favorite alt-rock pop-punk band, and what specifically about that band or its music made it your favorite? Thank you, Matthew. I mentioned Walk the Moon a lot, and I'd probably have to go with them. I think, well, Young the Giant is also the other band that I always mention when I mention alt rock. I think I personally prefer alt rock a little more. I think it's more melodic. I also really like this band called Strange Names. They're really good. They have a song called I Can't Control Myself. I think I've mentioned it a couple times, but if not, check it out. Wolfpack is also good too. And there's a lot of people that I picked up from, you know, just shows that I watch and, you know, just listening to people. But I definitely might have to say Walk the Moon is a band that I always look forward to their releases because their music just is so feel good and so happy. But there's also Foster the People. So it's between those three: Young the Giant, Foster the People, and Walk the Moon. Have you ever had a girlfriend? I have, technically. We got 2 more and then that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for these. These were really, really tough, engaging, and interesting questions. Would you consider making a weekly/monthly Spotify playlist with songs that you're enjoying at the moment? Not necessarily new tunes, just stuff you've been listening to, like the suggestions for you segment you've been doing in the beginning of your videos. Why, thank you. I actually have some new ones coming at you. Definitely. I realize a lot of people use Spotify more than Apple Music and everything, but I'll definitely make the playlist available to you. If anything, I can make them available here and then sign up on Spotify and just kind of recreate them so that you guys can check them out. But yeah, I definitely do that. I love sharing music with people. I burn mixed CDs for people all the time, and I know that's an old-fashioned thing because, you know, CDs are dying, but I love giving people CDs of music that I think they'll love. So of course I would consider doing that. And the last question: do you prefer listening to playlists with different songs or albums? Happy birthday to your channel. Dr. Deathify. Yo, YouTube be deleting your comments sometimes, so I'm very sorry if you haven't gotten a response from me, but I really do appreciate you. I definitely prefer listening to albums. I'm an album-oriented guy, especially if the album's great. Case in point, I've said it many times, War and Leisure, Tom Mish's Geography, Kaytranada's 99.9%, Rihanna's Anti, Drake's Views, Charlie Puth's Voice Notes. You can listen from that to start to finish. SZA's Control, Jameson's Blue album or self-titled album, however he wants to go about it. I definitely love albums, but I make playlists myself to listen to, and I put a lot of different vibes in there too. Ooh, Trap Soul, Bryson Tiller, another great album. Yeah, if the album is great, I can definitely let that run and be happy and satisfied with that. So I'm definitely an album guy, but I do love a good playlist. I look for more chill music on the Apple Music generated playlists that they make for me. So I lean towards albums because I love when the body of work speaks for the artist. Ooh, Confessions, another perfect album out there. Oh, Confessions. But yes, as you can see, I'm just naming albums now. But yeah, that's definitely my thing. So I love albums, but great playlists are never anything to sleep on. And that's gonna do it for the questions, ladies and gentlemen. Seriously, once again, I want to thank y'all so much for these last 2 years. This has been incredible. I still can't believe that there's over 500,000 channel views and the channel's making money now, and it's just incredible. I really just am so grateful. Even though I'm canceling the Patreon, I'm gonna set up something else for the merch that's coming. I've got music coming, you've got reactions coming. So a lot is happening. I'm feeling so much better. That personal vacation was definitely needed. Shout out all my people in Camarillo. Shout out to all of you that have subscribed and are still here since day one. I appreciate y'all like y'all never understand. Y'all mean the world to me, and I hope you enjoyed the Q&A. We'll do another one of these in the future because I enjoy connecting and talking with y'all. So until next time, this is your boy Gerald O'Brien, and I'm out.